Italy is fully engaged in promoting its attractiveness for foreign investment. We are doing it for a number of reasons. First, because obviously foreign investment is good for the economy. Secondly, because we think that foreign investment is a precious way to allow our texture of small and medium enterprises to go outside Italy and to improve their performance. We firmly believe that foreign investment helps the industrial texture to become more managerial. In some, it opens opportunities. It is not only money coming in our country, but it's also culture, it's also technology, it's also a way to do business in a different way. So we are fully engaged on that. Obviously, building a more comfortable environment under the administrative standpoint, and thus accompanying companies in their investments. Secondly, we are helping them with money, with financing. Thirdly, we are helping them by increasing their relationship with our universities, for example, other companies, and thus creating a network for them to come and work in Italy. And finally, I think we have to work on communicating how interesting it is to work in Italy for a foreign enterprise. You see, I very often go in factories. I very often speak with managers also of foreign companies, and inevitably, what they tell me at the end is that despite some administrative problems they have, the real reason why they stay in Italy is the quality of human capital, the quality of people coming from our universities, the quality and the dedications of workers. And on the other hand, I very often speak to small and medium enterprise saying how lucky they are to work close to a foreign factory because a foreign factory has allowed them to improve their production, to increase constantly the level of competitiveness. And I often speak with workers that are proud to represent Italy in foreign companies, giving their best for keeping these companies here, for helping these companies improve their performance, for having these companies go around the world and say one simple thing: come in Italy and do business in Italy. Well, the question about uh, funds coming from the Next Generation EU, whether they are loans or they are grants, I think in the end, it's a very simple one. Are we spending this money in the right way? Are we choosing the proper direction? Are we investing them in quality projects? Are we investing this money quickly? Are we able to monitor how this money is spent? Are we able to really evaluate them properly and understand what is their return, both in financial and in economic terms? I think that this is the real question we have to put to ourselves. And if we give positive answers to these questions, I think that whether they are grants or whether they are loans, I think this next generation EU money will be able to change Italy, to give to the willingness of Italy to change robust financial contribution, and I think that in the end they will repay for themselves. And I really think that in Italy there are hidden elements of wealth to be produced, and I'm positive about the fact that Next Generation EU will be able to open up these niches of wealth and make them come out and contribute to a really rebirth of this country. Well, I wrote Orange Economy, a book which came out 3 years ago and which had very little success, simply because I felt that this country, which historically is the land of creativity, and that still today has got excellences in areas like design, like movies, like fashion. Well, this country has not got yet a proper administrative and political organization about creative industries, such as Great Britain, such as Australia, such as Germany, such as France. And so I wrote this book because I thought that it was a moment where we had to really make a move on that field and really give creative and cultural industries the administrative and political weight they deserve, because they account for almost 7-8% of our gross national product. And you see, I think we have to see three main areas of activity. The first area is to help creative industry, to make Italian creative industries develop at their best. The second area we have to work on is to have creative industries contaminate traditional industries. Think about the possibilities there are in having traditional industries speaking with designers, speaking with graphics, speaking with communicators, speaking with video makers, and developing projects with them. I'm sure that each and one of these companies in the end will be more competitive, will be more in line with the trends, will be producing better products. And the third line of activity is improving the way our public administration utilizes creative industries techniques. Think about what video gaming can do for cultural goods, or about instruction and education, or about tourism. Think about how startups could help giving and improving public services, or having designers really help Italian public administration to work on how to build public services really around the needs of the citizens. You see, we need an administrative body which pushes all these utilizations of creative industry. That's why I'm working on a project about creating an Italian center for cultural and creative industries. Germany has got one since 2008, and I believe that we should have a similar administrative body, which is a body which does a simple thing: helps and studies and proposes forms to help creative industries, and to help creative industries speak both to industry and to public administration. I think it would be a very useful thing for creative people, for traditional companies, and for Italy in general.